Good afternoon. This is Bill with Severe Radar Watchers. We have a severe weather threat today for April 1st, April Fool's Day, but this is no fool for today. We have a moderate risk for severe weather in Oklahoma City, Tulsa, Oklahoma, Norman, Oklahoma, Wichita Falls, Texas, Lawton, Oklahoma. Then we have a level 2 risk, which is enhanced risk for Dallas, Texas, Fort Worth, Texas, Kansas City, Missouri, Arlington, and St. Louis, Missouri. Then we have a slight risk that goes all the way down to San Antonio, Texas, Indianapolis, Indiana, Austin, Texas, Lexington, Fayette, Kentucky, and Little Rock, Arkansas. We have a 10% hatched area for tornadoes in Tulsa, Oklahoma, St. Louis, Missouri, Springfield, Missouri, Columbia, Missouri, and Broken Arrow, Oklahoma, in those surrounding areas. We have a 5% tornado risk going up into Indianapolis, Indiana, Kansas City, Missouri, Cincinnati, Ohio, Louisville, Kentucky, and Plano, Texas. Then there's a 2% tornado threat for San Antonio, Texas, Dallas, Texas, Austin, Texas, Fort Worth, and Arlington, Texas. There is a significant wind threat today for areas of St. Louis, Missouri, Springfield, Missouri, Columbus, Missouri, Broken Arrow, Oklahoma, and Fort Smith, Arkansas, and those surrounding areas inside this 30% hatched area. There's also a 30% area that's not hatched for Kansas City, Missouri, Tulsa, Oklahoma, St. Louis, Missouri, Cincinnati, Ohio, and Louisville, Kentucky. There's a 15% wind risk for Dallas, Indianapolis, Indiana, Fort Worth, Texas, Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, and Arlington, Texas, and a 5% risk for winds in San Antonio, Columbus, Ohio, Austin, Texas, Wichita, Kansas, and Shreveport, Louisiana. Now this is a hail risk. We got a significant hail risk in hatched areas for San Antonio, Texas, Dallas, Austin, Fort Worth, Oklahoma City. We have a 45% hail risk inside this hatched area for Oklahoma City, Tulsa, Oklahoma, Norman, Oklahoma, Lawton, Oklahoma, and Broken Arrow, Oklahoma. Now realize there's areas inside that hatched area that also need to be weather aware today. San Antonio, there's a 50% hail risk that's also hatched for San Antonio, Texas, Indiana, Indianapolis, Austin, Texas, Cincinnati, Ohio, and Louisville, Kentucky. There's a 5% hail risk that stretches from Columbus, Ohio, Wichita, Kansas, Shreveport, Louisiana, Richmond, Virginia, and Aurora, Illinois. Here's a summary of what the SPC is saying. Severe thunderstorm with very large hail, 2 to 3 inches diameter or larger, damaging wind gusts 60 to 80 miles per hour, and a few tornadoes potentially up to EF2 are expected this afternoon into tonight from North Texas and Oklahoma into the lower Ohio Valley. Right now, they are also got a possible watch coming up, a mesoscale discussion 319 for 60% watch issuance for portions of Missouri into central Illinois. Summary on this is an increase in storm coverage is expected along north of a warm front this afternoon. Large to very large hail will be initial threat. A greater tornado threat can be expected late afternoon, early evening, with discrete storms near the boundary, and or more watches are possible this afternoon, but timing is not certain. There remains some uncertainty as to exact timing of increase in storm coverage. Several CAMs suggest, CAMs is the models that they use, because coverage increases later in the afternoon as the upper trough moves further east. the tornado threat will at least initially be low. However, the low-level shear will increase late this afternoon and evening. Storms ongoing near the warm front will consecutively have a greater tornado potential at that time. Like I said, one or more watches are possible this afternoon, but their timing is uncertain at the SPC when they're going to issue these. Let's take a look at the current radar. We're going to go to GR2 and look at the current radar. We do have a severe thunderstorm warning at this time. A special weather statement at this time. This involves that came out of Lincoln, Illinois. Doppler radar will extract a strong thunderstorm, unless I get it out, near Arnoldville or 9 miles northwest of Jacksonville, moving northeast at 55 miles per hour. The hazards include nickel-sized hail, minor hail damage to vegetation as possible. Locations impacted include, and this is in Illinois, Virginia, Ashland, Chapin, Arnoldville, Litterbury, Philadelphia, and Concord. That's this area right here. I'm going to zoom in. As you can see, this is the area they're talking about. That's probably where the large hail is indicated, where this area purple is. So if you live in those areas, take warning at this time. I'm going to zoom out, see if there's anything else. There's nothing else at this time. So, like I said, take precautions today. We need to stay weather aware and be alert for anything. You follow your TV meteorologist on Twitter, which is now known as X. Follow your TV meteorologist on Facebook. Follow them some even have YouTube. Some will even do YouTube channels. Also follow them on their local radar apps. They will give you the warnings. Your local meteorologist will be the one to give you the most information. Also download any local radar you can to keep up with where it's going. Make sure you have wireless alerts on your phone turned on. Have a weather radio. That is the best thing out there, is a weather radio. They're $25 at Walmart. Go get one now if you don't have one. Friends, neighbors, contact them if you hear a severe warning. If you have a weather radio, call them, text them, Facebook them, do whatever you got to do to get in touch with them. But have all these in place. Even your local radio stations will give you warnings. They'll come up with like a buzzer sound saying a warning or whatever. But please be weather aware today. Have your safety plans in place. This is a severe weather event that is very dangerous, and I can't express that anymore. So I hope you stay weather aware and have a great day. And this is not an April Fool's joke. This is for real people.